Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD. So yeah, this is gonna be a great time. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD, and today we watched Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And obviously, this being a new MCU movie, we saw it in XD, as you can see right there. Sorry, I got an employee in the shot. Sorry about that, but. But I quite enjoyed the film. I thought it was pretty good, and I think I enjoyed it better than most of Marvel's recent endeavors as of late. I think I enjoyed this more. I just thought I was actually pretty invested in this one's story. Um, I I really wanted to see the hero succeed. I really wanted to see the villain get taken down. Really, I thought the story was pretty strong. So guys, I'll tell you why I enjoyed this movie and more back at the house. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD, and this week we watched Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Well, this movie is obviously the next film in the ever-going saga of MCU films. What phase is it? Phase 4, I think. I can't fucking remember. I think it's Phase 4. Whatever bullshit. Yeah. I think this is my favorite MCU film since No Way Home. Because I think the best part about this movie, I think No Way Home did good on depending on the multiverse thing because nostalgia, stuff like that. But I think the best part about this movie is that it didn't rely on the multiverse at all. And it didn't rely on... I mean, it did have one cameo, but it made sense. And I'm going to... Obviously, spoilers are going to be in this review. If I really want to get an in-depth talk about this movie, I'm going to have spoilers. So, just before the review starts, then go ahead. But I think the one cameo in this movie that it's obviously not multiverse related, I think it makes sense, makes a lot of sense in context with the story. And it was probably my favorite part of the movie. And I enjoyed myself all the way through. I really found the story strong. I really liked Shuri's character arc throughout the movie. I quite enjoyed her coming to terms with T'Challa's death. I think that was also a nice little part of the story, too. I think Namor as a villain is a great villain, and I'm really glad they didn't kill him at the end of yeah, I'm glad they didn't kill him at the end of the movie, because I really wanted to see him die, because I hated him so much throughout the entire movie. But then when I realized they didn't kill him, I'm like, well, that's the best decision. If they want to make more money, they can probably keep the villain alive for a little bit longer so he can be in more shit, right? And also, I think Namor was like Aquaman before Aquaman, if you don't know who Namor is. It's true, look it up. But, yeah, I really enjoyed Namor, and I think he was as I said, I despised him. I fucking hated him. At first, when we first met him, like, oh, well, he's evil, whatever, but he's like, whatever. But then you start to sympathize with him and his people, which you still do, but I still hate him because he's a piece of shit. He's like he hates everything. He wants to kill everybody. He's using Wakanda so that he can conquer Earth and shit. You know, it's kind of like what Killmonger wanted to do. Killmonger wanted to take over the world. I think Namor wants to do the same thing, but I don't know. It's not exact, but it's kind of similar. But I do think I liked Killmonger more. Killmonger, in my opinion, was the best part of Black Panther, the original Black Panther 2018 movie. He was my favorite part. Michael B. fucking Jordan. Great. And also, I'm going to spoil the little cameo. Killmonger makes a cameo in this movie after Shuri takes, like, the herb drink thing. the plant. I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean. She takes it, and it takes you to the astral plane. And when T'Challa took it, he, saw his ancestors, his dad, stuff like that. But when she took it, she sees Killmonger, and I'm like, oh shit, Killmonger's in this movie. I genuinely didn't expect it. I genuinely did not expect it. And it was a really great shock when, I don't know, it's just hard to explain, because when I saw him, I'm like, cool, Killmonger's in this movie. And he was just great, because he really helped Shuri get through her character. I think he was a pretty important part of the movie. He was giving her a choice to be like him or to be noble, like T'Challa. And she made that choice at the end of the movie, and it was like, I think it really flowed naturally. I don't know, I just enjoyed her arc. I think I was very invested all the way through. I wanted to see Shuri be the best she could be. And I just think she is a great new Black Panther, obviously, since the unfortunate passing of Chadwick Boseman. I think she is the best person to pass the torch to as the new Black Panther. And I don't know. I just think it was pretty solid. I think the way they treated Chadwick's death was quite respectful, in my honest opinion. The cold open to T'Challa's death by an unknown disease. Generally, it caught me off guard, because when I walked into the movie, I didn't know how they were gonna. I knew they were gonna have like a funeral scene, but I didn't know how they were gonna handle like Chadwick's death altogether, because obviously you can't have T'Challa in this movie because Chadwick's dead. So obviously T'Challa was dying, because in the trailer it said that. But the cold open with him dying, they didn't show him dying, they just said it, but pretty surprising. I just expected to open with a funeral, but not his, the moment he died. And also the thing that I really liked about it was the Marvel opening had all Black Panther and all Chadwick stuff on it, and it was purple. I really liked it. I think that was a nice tribute to Chadwick. And I don't know. I just think it respected. I think it did respect his legacy. I think it respected him quite a bit. And honestly, he was a very important part of the movie. Because obviously, Shuri was his sister. So her brother dying is going to be a big thing in the whole movie. It's her coming to terms with T'Challa's death, and it's a very natural thing. At the end of the movie, she comes to terms with it, and I'm not going to spoil the end credit scene, but it's a good one. Don't stay past the mid-credit scene, though. There's nothing there. I'm just going to tell you right now. If you're going to see the movie, don't stay past the mid-credit scene. It just says Black Panther will return, then the Marvel logo. I was disappointed, but I sat there anyway. But yeah, I enjoyed it. So, I think I'd rate this film about a 7.5. I liked it, and I would recommend it to a fan of the MCU. Any fan of the MCU, I think, would get some enjoyment out of this film, and I recommend it. So, yeah, I think I said my piece. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you like it. Subscribe, turn some notifications on. Share your friends. Comment down below on how much you liked it. But, I didn't mean any of that. What I really meant to say was, if you guys hated this video, unsubscribe, dislike, tell me how much you hate me in the comments. Signing off. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.